Hey guys, it's Ashley. So, the plan tonight was to cook dinner. I was gonna make steak and baked potatoes, and I had my baked potatoes in the oven, and all was well and good. And then, the power went out. So, change of plans, ordering delivery. But in the meantime, if these guys, can you see them? They're like playing between my legs. Anyway, if these guys will let me talk to you, I'm going to talk to you about something that's been on my heart instead. So let's sit down and talk. Okay, so one of the things that when John was in the hospital, the doctor talked to me about is the fact that, when your kidneys aren't working, there's dialysis while you're waiting for like a transplant. When my stomach was paralyzed, they have a vagus nerve stimulator that's an option, or I had a radical surgery that's similar to the gastric bypass, and that gave me an option. There's a lot of different, hey guys, stop it. There's a lot of different options. You can see them playing back there. There's a lot of different options. Hey, Maggie, stop. There's a lot of different options for a lot of organs. For your heart, they do have some options like an LVAD and things like that to at least try to buy time, right? Not saying these options are perfect, not saying everybody's a candidate, but there are things you can try, right? Well, John was when he couldn't fight off his infection and his inflammation processes, he went into liver failure. Well, there's nothing for the liver. Nobody is trying to do anything for the liver. There's liver medication, there's liver transplant, and that's it. There is nothing like dialysis. There is nothing like an LVAD. There's nothing you can try. There's literally like no option. It's just like, okay, you go into liver failure, you're kind of done. There's a liver diet, but once you get to a certain place, there is no, nobody's really doing anything to try to have these other choices. Nobody's trying to, like with hearts, they're trying to recreate, like these different options. Like they're trying to create like a plastic heart transplant, like they're trying to, you've got the pig valves and the cow valves. They're trying to do all these options, but with the liver, it's just like, you're either a candidate for a transplant or you're not. There is nothing that they can do metabolic wise to try to go in there and filter stuff out. And your liver does so much. And if your liver is not functioning and not handling things metabolically, it will send you into a coma. It sent John into a coma. It will go into your brain, and you're not going to be able to function. And it's serious stuff. Your liver is so much more crucial than people realize. So why isn't somebody sitting here thinking about like, okay, if the liver fails, we need to have something that we can, some sort of machine that we can hook somebody up to that's going to filter this stuff out while somebody waits for a transplant, while somebody, while they figure out what's going on with them to balance things out. So many people go into multi-organ failure because the liver goes and it causes everything else to go. That's what happened to John. The liver went and it caused everything else to go. it was all because of the liver. So I don't understand why nobody's doing anything to try and fix that. If it's such an issue for so many patients and it's causing so many deaths and it's so crucial, you know, why are nobody looking at it? Like, I don't understand why is this not being better researched? Why don't we have something for that? I just feel like there should be an explanation or something should be done, but that's just me.